Oh, welcome back. I thought I'd just show the bonnet stay that I've just strengthened up. Obviously there's the main strut there. What it was before I put my silver stuff in, this little bracket, I don't know if you see it or not, that was actually just bolted to the stainless steel bulkhead there, or I don't know if you call it a bulkhead, and that was pretty much it. So it's that little tiny bit there, that's what was bolted on. So consequently what was happening, that's going to focus itself, yep. When the bonnet was closed, this piece here bent right away back here. Imagine got a big bend on it. So I thought, well, that can't be right because it's only going to get worse. So what I've done is put some strengthening on. I've put some 10mm rod. I've triangulated it. I've used a piece of pipe, which you can see there, that actually just fits over the tube on the chassis. I'll just put a couple of 6mm bolts drilled and tapped in there. I was going to put a bolt right way through, but I couldn't get that right hand one. I couldn't actually get anything through it. So I thought, well, it doesn't really matter just a 6mm because it's not going anywhere. Because this one here is just holding this one out. Then I was looking at it again, and it's actually moving up and down. So I put another bracket in, which goes from here, goes down to the chassis tube. If you focus, maybe not. So that's pretty much that. So it actually works really well now. The only thing I've got to be careful of is when I open the bonnet now, it goes flying up in here. So I've just got to remember just to hold it. Well, the other thing, what else am I doing? Oh, a pedal box. I've had the pedal box back out again. It's just in the temporary at the moment. So I've had problems with my big feet. Oh, apart from that. There wasn't enough room. I've actually moved the pedals over as much as I can. I can't see in this shot. See up there? I'll show you in a minute. But I've actually cut the pedals and re-welded them over to the left. They just sit in there to give me a bit more room with my feet. Now the tunnel was too big, so I've actually decided I'll just cut it out. So I've cut it out as much as I can. It's quite a nice tight fit to the gearbox now. Bear in mind the gearbox doesn't actually move that much. So hopefully I've gained about 2 inches there. So when I finish the other bit off, I've got to do a little bit down there yet. I don't know if you see it or not. Can you wrap it up? Once that's done, it should give me a nice bit of room for my feet. It's not the best of jobs, I must admit. It started off okay, but it got worse and worse as I started beating it and beating it. So that's it. So hopefully just wait for a bit of alley to come from Flea Bay, and I can finish that off. I'll put some seam sealer over it on the back edge, and tell me it's got carpet over it, it'll be as good as gold. I've got to relocate that brake pipe because that was put right to the back of it. I don't know if there's enough room on there now just to clip it back on there or not. Otherwise I'm going to have to renew it again. So there's no dramas. I've got some brake pipe anyway. Because I've got the master cylinder out, I might renew it anyway because the bend's not actually that neat. Anyway, that's pretty much it at the moment. Nothing else to report. Oh, the cowling on the front. Obviously the radiator's actually in there. And I had to put buy a fan this side because there wasn't enough room down there to get it in. So the fan's all nice and secure. I've just made a cowling for that to go over the top. I'm just waiting for a bloke up the road to weld it up for me. So once that's welded I can come back and show you what it looks like. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye now.